So thanks for inviting me, Lisa.
It's been a pleasure, Sunita. Thanks for coming.
It's so interesting, your house. I mean, every corner I turn, everywhere I look, there's colanders, there's pictures.
Oh, I love this. See these are those kettles that you could put on top of another pot. So they had different graduations to fit on different pots.
Oh.
And I love aluminum. So you see I have all of my colanders here. And this was the natural procession to have on the next one. But they were kind of dead, you know? So to make them alive, they all have a little drop coming out of them. And I love that.
Yeah.
I feel, that's something very special, very magical.
What is it about aluminum that you like?
I think because it's sort of a poor man's metal. It doesn't have any pretensions. It's extremely useful. And it's beautiful. And I love it. I just love it. People have asked me, why do I collect colanders? And I do have a story about that. When I was little, my mom's from the countryside, from a farm. My dad was New York rich, and she was poor. So they kind of had different ways of doing things. And when I would take my bath in Geneva when I was little, my mom used handy Migros washing up liquid as my bubble bath because it was mild and that's what she was brought up on. You didn't have any kind of fancy schmancy bubble bath. So she put handy dishwashing soap, had lots of foam, and she gave me a colander, an aluminum colander with star shapes on it, similar to this one here. And I would push the bubbles through it and it would come up and leave like a star-shaped bubble on the top of the water. And I would play with this when I was little, because I moved here when I was 8. And so one day I was at the flea market and I saw this colander. It was my very first one I bought. And I just thought, wow, how beautiful. People have been making colanders and straining things for a long time, but to find all these different ways that they thought this was better. This one has more holes per surface than another one. Like this one, that would take longer to drain. And this one has a foot on it, and the other ones have little legs, and the handles are different, and there's different shapes. And I just thought, wow, you get one, and then as a collector, because of course it's a sickness, when you collect, you can't stop, and you find another one, you think, oh, I have to have that. And originally they were just posted here across the ceiling, like this. But these lights, they're just begging out for colanders to sit upon them. And I think, yeah, it's just magical. It's not in my face, it's not in my way, and yet it kind of animates the room.
How many colanders do you have?
About 90.